Where did you let me go? I'm drowning. The sky turned gray before you said goodbye. I watched the storm clouds gather in your eye. You let my hand go as the first drop fell and left me standing in this cold, wet hell. I hear the thunder rolling down the street, matching the heavy rhythm of my heartbeat. And now I'm drowning in this bitter rain, washing away the love, believing the pain. It hides the tears that I can't help but cry under a weeping, unforgiving sky. No umbrella can protect me from the storm you left behind. Just this bitter rain pouring through my mind. I passed the cafe where we used to hide, safe and warm, watching the world outside. Now I'm the one who's soaking to the bone, learning what it means to be truly alone. Every puddle shows a fractured face, a broken heart stuck in a lonely place. And now I'm drowning in this bitter rain, washing away the love, believing the pain. It hides the tears that I can't help but cry under a weeping, unforgiving sky. No umbrella can protect me from the storm you left behind. Just this bitter rain pouring through my mind. They say the storms will eventually pass, the flowers will bloom again in the grass. But the water is rising cold and deep, and these waterlogged memories are mine to keep. Let it rain, let it pour. You don't love me anymore, just me and the bitter rain. The bitter rain. The coffee's cold on your side of the bed. I'm haunted by the final words we said. I trace the lonely shadows on the wall and listen for your footsteps down the hall. But the door stays shut, the lock won't turn, leaving me alone with this aching burn. Now all I have is this bitter silence, ringing in my head like a warning siren. A quiet house that used to hold our dreams is tearing at the edges, pulling at the seams. I trade my soul for a word, a fight, a sound. But this bitter silence is the only thing around. I kept your favorite sweater in the drawer, though it doesn't smell like heaven anymore. I stare at all the photos in their frames and whisper to the dark, but it won't say your name. We built a castle out of promises and trust, just to watch it crumble down into the dust. Now all I have is this bitter silence ringing in my head like a warning siren. A quiet house they used to hold our dreams is tearing at the edges, pulling at the seams. I trade my soul for a word, a fight, a sound, but this bitter silence is the only thing around. They say time will heal, that the hurt will pass, but I'm walking barefoot over broken glass. Every memory is a ghost I can't outrun, missing who we were before the damage was done. How did we go from an endless symphony to the quietest, heaviest tragedy? Seems I trade my soul for a word, a fight, a sound, but this bitter silence is the only thing around. Not a whisper, not a sigh, just the echo of goodbye. It's so loud, it's so cold, a love story left untold, just me and the bitter silence. I can't stop it. Why am I still bleeding? I left the bandage on the counter. I knew it wouldn't stop the flow. Every memory is a dagger, every word a heavy blow. You walked away without a reason, left me standing in the cold. Now I'm caught inside this season, watching all the pain unfold. Oh, I'm walking with a bleeding heart, leaving a crimson trail in the dark. Every beat just tears another seam. Waking up from this broken dream, you took the best of what I had to give. Now I'm just learning how to live with a bleeding heart. I try to wash away the traces, but it stains everything I touch. I search for you in empty spaces. I never knew I'd hurt this much. The silence in this lonely room echoes with the words you said. Now I'm drowning in the gloom, with all the ghosts inside my head. I can't stitch getting slower, but the love is tearing me apart. Still beating, still aching, just a bleeding heart. Bleeding heart. The leaves are falling down, but it's summer in my mind. You walked out the door and left the brightest days behind. The calendar keeps turning, but time is standing still. I'm waiting by the window, though I know you never will. I trace the water droplets falling on the glass, wondering how a love like ours could disappear so fast. Now I'm caught in broken seasons. It's freezing in the spring. The winter wind is blowing through the songs we used to sing. You were my endless summer, my shelter from the cold. Now I'm just a fading photograph you didn't wanna hold. Yeah, the world keeps spinning around, but nothing feels the same. Caught in broken seasons, standing in the rain. I see your heavy jacket hanging on the bedroom door. I step around the shadows that you left across the floor. The sun is shining outside, but the ice is in my veins. 100 days have passed me by, but every hour aches. I try to find the springtime, I try to find the light, but every morning wakes me up into another night. Because I'm caught in broken seasons. It's freezing in the spring. The winter wind is blowing through the songs we used to sing. You were my endless summer, my shelter from the cold. Now I'm just a fading photograph you didn't wanna hold. Yeah, the world keeps spinning round, but nothing feels the same. Caught in broken seasons, standing in the rain. They say that time will heal it, that autumn brings a change, but every time I hear your name, the weather stays the same. The frost is on the roses, the sky is turning gray. I'm stuck inside November since the day you went away. How do I move forward when the climate is all wrong? I'm freezing in the memories where we used to belong. Caught in broken seasons. It's freezing in the spring. The winter wind is blowing through the songs we used to sing. You were my endless summer, my shelter from the cold. Now I'm just a fading photograph you didn't want to hold. Yeah, the world keeps spinning around, but nothing feels the same. freezing in the dark. You promised me, you promised. You tore it all apart. You're bleeding me dry. The sun goes down in shades of red. I'm haunted by the words you said. A sudden chill, the closing door. The life we knew is here no more. I hold the pieces in my hand and try so hard to understand how forever turned into a ghost, and why the ones we love hurt most. And I'm crying crimson tears tonight, fading out of your guiding light. My heart is bleeding out the pain, falling down like heavy rain. A love so deep it leaves a stain, caught inside these crimson tears, drowning in my darkest fears. I trace the letters of your name, but nothing ever feels the same. The silence echoes in the hall. I'm waiting for a step, a call, but only shadows come to stay. Since you turned and walked away, you promised me a steady spark, then left me wandering in the dark. And I'm crying crimson tears tonight, fading out of your guiding light. My heart is bleeding out the pain, falling down like heavy rain. A love so deep it leaves a stain, caught inside these crimson tears, drowning in my darkest fears. You took the best parts of my soul and left a cold and empty hole. I gave you passion, bright and true. You left me bruised and black and blue. Now every memory cut so deep, a broken promise I can't keep. Cause I'm crying crimson tears tonight, fading out of your guiding light. My heart is bleeding out the pain, falling down like heavy rain. A love so deep it leaves a stain, caught inside these crimson tears, drowning in my darkest fears. Just a stain upon the ground, shattered without a sound. I'm letting go of all these years, washing away the crimson tears. Crimson tears. wake up like this again. I can't wake up without you. The sun comes up, but the room stays cold. I reach across the bed, but there's no one to hold. The alarm goes off, just a painful sound, pulling me back to a world where you aren't around. The coffee's pouring, but I can't taste a thing. Just staring at the table and this empty ring. Another day starts, another harsh reality that you're just a ghost sitting across from me. These are the dark mornings without you by my side, where the daylight feels like nowhere to hide. I open my eyes just to realize you're gone, and the shadows grow heavy as the day drags on. Yeah, the sun might be breaking without any warning, but inside my soul, it's a dark, dark morning. I hear your footsteps on the hardwood floor, but it's just the wind blowing at the door. I try to get up, try to put on a face, but it's so hard to breathe in this empty space. I used to love the dawn, the start of something new, but now the morning light just reminds me of you. And now your head used to rest right next to mine, before we ran out of love, before we ran out of time. They say that time is supposed to heal the pain, but every single sunrise just brings back the rain. I'm dreading the dawn, I'm terrified of the light, because waking up means I have to face the fight of living a life that we didn't plan, trying to remember who I was before I was your man. These are the dark mornings without you by my side, where the daylight feels like nowhere to hide. I open my eyes to realize you're gone, and the shadows grow heavy as the day drags on. Yeah, the sun might be breaking without any warning, but inside my soul, it's a dark, dark morning. So I'll close the blinds and I'll lock the door. I don't wanna see the sunshine anymore. Just let me sleep, just let me dream of when you were here in the dark morning, dark morning. Gave you all my fire, it burning I shield the candle with my trembling hands, watching the wax melt down into the sands. The room is growing colder by the hour, and we are losing all our former power. I see the shadows creeping on the wall, waiting for the final spark to fall. We're just a dying flame in the winter wind, holding on to where we used to begin. I blow softly, hoping it will catch, but you're too tired to strike another match. It hurts to watch the embers turn to gray dark, barely enough to even leave a mark. I burn my fingers, holding on too tight to warmth that's fading out of sight. We're just a dying flame in the winter wind, holding on to where we used to begin. I blow softly, hoping it will catch, but you're too tired to strike another match. It hurts to watch the embers turn to gray as our love just slowly burns away. You can't force a fire from the smoke. Every time we try, we only choke. Maybe it's kinda just to let it die, then to keep on feeding it another lie. The ashes settling down upon the floor. We don't have to fight it anymore. The light is gone, the air is still. I'll learn to live without you, yeah I will. Just a whisper of smoke, no more games, letting go of this dying flame. Dying flame. The leaves turned brown and fell to the street. The snow came down, covering the concrete. I told you I'd stay right here by the door, pacing the grain of the hardwood floor. I kept the porch light burning so bright, but you never came out of the night. Oh, this endless waiting is wearing me thin, a battle of hoping that I'll never win. I'm watching the driveway, I'm checking my phone, just a ghost in a house that we used to call home. How long is too long to hold on to a spark? Endless waiting, alone in the dark. Your coffee cup still sits on the shelf. I've been talking to shadows and lying to myself. Friends keep on saying I need to let go, but they don't feel the ache, they just don't know how a promise can anchor you down to the floor when you can't even remember what you're waiting for. Oh, this endless waiting is wearing me thin, a battle of hoping that I'll never win. I'm watching the driveway, I'm checking my phone, just a ghost in a house that we used to call home. How long is too long to hold on to a spark? Endless waiting, alone in the dark. you're gone, I'm a prisoner of time, caught in the past, loving the memory that faded too fast. All this and this waiting is wearing me thin. About all the hoping that I'll never win. I'm watching the driveway, I'm checking my phone, just a ghost in a house that we used to call home. How long is too long to hold on to a spark? Endless waiting, alone in the dark. Still waiting through the spring and the rain. Endless waiting in the quiet and the pain. Are you ever coming back? I can't hold on, I can't let me go. The sun goes down, but the room stays cold. I'm staring at a picture that is growing old. I built a bridge to you, but you burned it down. Now I'm stranded in the silence of this lonely town. Every heartbeat feels like a heavy weight, wondering if I love too much or just a little too late. And it's a fading hope, a dying spark, a ship that's sinking slowly in the dark. I reach out my hand, but there's nothing left to hold, just the ashes of a story that we left untold. I keep waiting for a morning that will never show, watching everything I wanted slowly let me go, lost inside this fading hope. I hear you whisper in the blowing wind, a cool reminder of the places we have been. I try to paint the future, but the colors bleed, washed away by all the tears I swore I wouldn't need. You promised me forever, then you changed your mind, leaving me to gather up the shattered parts behind. And it's a fading hope, a dying spark, a ship that's sinking slowly in the dark. I reach out my hand, but there's nothing left to hold, just the ashes of a story that we left untold. lost inside this fading hope, just watching it fade. There's nothing left to say. The light is growing dim, I'll never let you in again. Just a fading hope. Goodbye. I watched it fall, I watched us burn, and now it's only me. I sit alone beneath the midnight sky, watching the constellations slowly die. I used to find your face in every glow, but now it's just an empty space, you know. The telescope we bought is gathering dust, along with all our promises and trust. I reach my hand up to the freezing air, but there's just shadows where you used to be there. We were burning bright, we were bound to fly, two lovers painted on a velvet sky. But gravity is cool and love is high, and now we're nothing more than falling stars. Just a fleeting flash across the dark, leaving nothing but a broken heart. Yeah, we're just falling stars. I close my eyes and I can hear your voice saying, walking away was your only choice. The wishes that we made upon the moon faded out like a December afternoon. I try to catch the memories as they fall, but my hands are empty and I've lost it all. The universe feels heavy, cold and wide, without you sitting right here by my side. 'Cause we were burning bright, we were bound to fly, two lovers painted on a velvet sky. But gravity is cruel and love is hard, and now we're nothing more than falling stars. And just a fleeting flash across the dark, leaving nothing but a broken heart. Yeah, we're just falling stars. They say you shouldn't wish on things, they crash and burn, but I would give my soul just to see you return. I'm wandering the wreckage of the world we made, watching the very last of our lights start to fade. I'm calling out your name into the night, but you're already light years out of sight. Just a falling star, lost in the dark, trying to heal a broken heart. I still look up, wondering where you are, my beautiful falling stars. It wasn't supposed to end like this. We promised forever. I gave you every piece of me. How could you just walk away? Why did you let it die? Streetlights blur through the falling rain. I'm standing here just soaking in the pain. Your bags are packed, they're sitting by the door. We both know what this heavy silence is for. I reach for you, but you're already gone. Just a ghost I'll be holding on to from now on. This is the end of you and me. A shattered dream, a tragedy. The hardest part of letting go is this. Leaning in for our final kiss. Oh, I'll close my eyes and I will miss the bitter taste of our final kiss. I chase the empty space where you used to lay, trying to find the words I couldn't say. But love has slipped right through our shaking hands, like water sinking deep into the sand. You look at me with sorrow in your eyes. We're out of time and out of alibis. A shattered dream, a tragedy. The hardest part of letting go is this. Leaning in for our final kiss. Oh, I'll close my eyes and I will miss the bitter taste of our final kiss. Nothing left to try, just a lingering echo of a long goodbye. Taste of our final kiss. So walk away, don't turn around. Leave my broken heart right here on the ground. I'll learn to live with the ghost I miss. Goodbye, my love. My final kiss. My final kiss. My final kiss. I can't do this anymore. Why did you let me go? Take it all back. Dust collects upon the photographs. Shadows dance where we used to laugh. I keep the porch light burning through the rain, even though I know it's all in vain. You packed your bags and took the morning train, leaving nothing but a quiet pain. Oh, I'm just a forgotten heart, torn at the seams and falling apart. A fading memory you left behind, lost in the corners of your mind. I'm still holding on to what we used to be, while you're out there forgetting me. The coffee's cold, the house is far too still. I walk the empty rooms against my will. I hear your voice in every floorboard creak, a ghost of love that I can never reach. They say that time will heal the deepest wounds, but my world stops spinning entirely too soon. Oh, I'm just a forgotten heart, torn at the seams and falling apart. A fading memory you left behind, lost in the corners of your mind. I'm still holding on to what we used to be, while you're out there forgetting me. Didn't mean nothing, all the words we said, just empty promises hanging by a thread. I gave you everything, I gave you my soul. Now I'm just a fraction trying to be whole. I watch the seasons change outside my door, but I'm frozen in the day you loved me no more. Cause I'm just a forgotten heart, torn at the seams. forgotten heart, just a forgotten heart. I trusted you with my heart, and you shattered it. You used to walk on tiptoe around my heart, terrified that you might tear the seams apart. I told you I was made of porcelain and glass, a temporary beauty that was never meant to last. But you held me in your hands, so warm and tight. I almost started to believe I'd be alright. But you dropped this fragile soul onto the ground, and the silence was the most deafening sound. Now I'm sweeping up the pieces of my trust, watching all our tomorrows turn to dust. You said you'd keep me safe and make me whole, but you just broke this fragile soul. I tried to use the gold to mend the cracks, to hide the heavy burden on my back. But every time I look into the mirror now, I see the spider webs of grief across my brow. A gentle breeze is all it takes to make me sway. Since the moment that you turned and walked away, but you dropped this fragile soul onto the ground, and the silence was the most deafening sound. Now I'm sweeping up the pieces of my trust, watching all our tomorrows turn to dust. You said you'd keep me safe and make me whole, but you just broke this fragile soul. I don't blame you for the slip of your hands. I know a shattered thing is hard to understand, but the sharpest edges are the ones you leave behind, bleeding out the memories within my mind. I gave you every single delicate part of me, and now I'm sweeping up the tragedy. Pieces of this fragile soul, yeah, just a fragile soul. I stare at the ceiling, the room is so cold, tracing the stories that we never told. Your side of the bed is an ocean of white. I'm drowning in silence, losing the fight. You packed up your promise and walked out the door, and told me you couldn't stay here anymore. Now I'm hollow, hollow forever, a ghost of a lover who couldn't keep us together. You took all the pieces that made up my soul and left me with nothing to ever feel whole. Yeah, the beating has stopped in my chest, it's true, 'cause my heart only ever beat for you. Now I'm hollow forever. Walk through the city, but I'm just a shade, watching the colors of our memories fade. Every stranger I see has a trace of your smile. I stop and I stare and I break for a while. They tell me I'll heal if I just give it time, but time is a thief and moving on feels like a crime. Now I'm hollow, hollow forever, a ghost of a lover who couldn't keep us together. You took all the pieces that made up my soul and left me with nothing to ever feel whole. Yeah, the beating has stopped in my chest, it's true, 'cause my heart only ever beat for you. Now I'm hollow forever. I'd scream to the heavens, I'd beg on my knees if I thought it would bring back the gentle breeze of the days when you loved me, the days we were one. But the sky is so dark now, I've lost all the sun. Now I'm hollow, hollow forever, a ghost of a lover who couldn't keep us together. You took all the pieces that made up my soul and left me with nothing to ever feel whole. Yeah, the beating has stopped in my chest, it's true, 'cause my heart only ever beat for you. Now I'm hollow forever, just an empty shell where a great love fell. Nothing left inside, nowhere left to hide. Hollow forever, hollow. I told myself I wouldn't call. I told myself I was fine without you, but the walls are closing in. I can't take this deafening silence anymore. Get out of my head. The shadows stretch across the empty room. The clock keeps ticking in the quiet gloom. I stare at the ceiling, wondering where you are. You feel so close, but you're a million miles away, like a fading star. I still smell your perfume on the pillowcase, and every time I close my eyes, I just see your face. All these lonely nights, they tear me apart. Just an echo of you beating in my broken heart. I reach out in the dark, but there's nothing to hold. Just the memory of a fire that's grown so cold. I'm drowning in the silence, fighting the tears without you beside me. The nights feel like years. I scroll through the pictures on a glowing screen, wondering how it turned into this broken scene. Your smile, your laugh, the way you held my hand, it slipped right through my fingers like grains of falling sand. They say that time will heal this kind of pain, but every day without you is a steady pouring rain. All these lonely nights, they tear me apart. Just an echo of you beating in my broken heart. I reach out in the dark, but there's nothing to hold. Just the memory of a fire that's grown so cold. I'm drowning in the silence, fighting the tears without you beside me. The nights feel like years. I keep leaving the porch light on open. Maybe you'll come back before the dawn, but the morning always breaks so gray and chill, and this empty space beside me is impossible to fill. I'm tired of the pretending, tired of being strong, when everything inside me knows exactly where you belong. All these lonely nights, they tear me apart. Just an echo of you beating in my broken heart. I reach out in the dark, but there's nothing to hold. Just the memory of a fire that's grown so cold. I'm drowning in the silence, fighting the tears without you beside me. The nights feel like years. Yeah, the nights feel like years. Just me and these lonely, lonely nights. I wish you would come back to me, or just let me go. These lonely nights, these lonely nights. No, no, no. The leaves are falling, turning into gray. The autumn wind just whispers out your name. I'm still staring at the fire, but I'm freezing in the dark. Since you packed up and took the embers of my heart, I trace the raindrops falling on the glass and wonder how a love like ours became the past. Oh, it's a lonely November, a chill I can't shake, a pain I remember. The nights are getting longer, the shadows on the wall remind me how you didn't catch me when you let me fall. The seasons keep on changing, but I'm stuck inside the cold, with a lonely November and a hand I cannot hold. I walk the streets we used to call our own, but every empty pavement proves that I'm alone. I bought 2 cups of coffee out of habit just today, then it hit me like a train that you're 1,000 miles away. I'm wearing your old sweater to pretend that you're still near, but it just smells like memories and the ghost of yesteryear. Oh, it's a lonely November, a chill I can't shake, a pain I remember. The nights are getting longer, the shadows on the wall remind me how you didn't catch me when you let me fall. The seasons keep on changing, but I'm stuck inside the cold, with a lonely November and a hand I cannot hold. They say that time is bound to heal the deepest kind of wounds, but they have never stood inside my silent empty room. They never watched the calendar, just stare them in the face, while drowning in the echoes of a love they can't replace. Hey, it's a lonely November, a chill I can't shake, a pain I remember. The nights are getting longer, the shadows on the wall remind me how you didn't catch me when you let me fall. The world just keeps on spinning, but I'm stuck inside the cold, with this lonely November and a story left untold. Just the fallen leaves, just the freezing breeze, no fire in the ember, just a lonely November without you, without you. Come back to me. The sky is turning black above our street, the pavement washing out beneath my feet. You used to love the smell of sudden rain, now every single drop just brings me pain. I close the blinds and lock the heavy door, but I can't keep your memory out, not anymore. Oh, these lonely thunderstorms raging in my mind, flashing back to all the love you left behind. The lightning strikes, but I'm the one who burns, waiting in the dark for a spark that won't reach. thunder hides the sound of my breaking heart. Since the storm came in and tore us apart, I found the sweater that you left behind, the one you wore when the weather wasn't kind. Now there is no shelter, just a heavy gray, and the cold reality that you walked away. The rain is beating on the window glass, reminding me that some storms never pass. Oh, these lonely thunderstorms raging in my mind, flashing back to all the love you left behind. The lightning strikes, but I'm the one who burns, waiting in the dark for a spark that won't return. The thunder hides the sound of my breaking heart. Since the storm came in and tore us apart. They say the sun will come and dry the ground and silence all this devastating sound, but I'm still standing in the pouring rain, drowning in the flood, screaming out your name. But the storm just swallows it all away. Hides the sound of my breaking heart. Since the storm came in and tore us apart. Lonely thunderstorms crashing in the dark. Lonely thunderstorms leaving their mark. Just an empty room and a hollow chest, watching the storm, begging for rest. Come back. The lighthouse sweeps across the empty bay. I've been counting the ships since you sailed away. The fog rolls in thick and cold and gray, just like the morning when you couldn't stay. I keep the lantern burning on the pier, but the only thing anchoring is my own fear. Oh, this quiet harbor where we used to hide, now I'm just waiting by the rising tide. You pulled up your anchor, you drifted out of sight, leaving me alone in the endless night. My heavy heart is sinking, tied to the shore. In this quiet harbor, you don't dock anymore. I walk the docks where we would sit and dream, tracing your name on a rusted wooden beam. The water is still, but it pulls underneath. A beautiful line with a jagged set of teeth. You promised you'd weather the storm by my side, but you let the wind take you for a ride. Oh, this quiet harbor where we used to hide, now I'm just waiting by the rising tide. You pulled up your anchor, you drifted out of sight, leaving me alone in the endless night. My heavy heart is sinking, tied to the shore. In this quiet harbor, you don't dock anymore. They say that every sailor finds their way home, but maybe you were just born to roam. I heard you found a brighter, warmer sea and let go of the ropes that bound you to me. Now the seagulls cry what I'm too tired to say. You took the horizon and you washed it away. Heavy heart is sinking, tied to the shore. In this quiet harbor, you don't dock anymore. Quiet harbor, waves against the wood. Quiet harbor, I gave you all I could. Just a broken compass with no star to guide, watching the dark water with nowhere to hide. I thought I could hold it in, I thought I could swallow the pain, but it's tearing through my chest. The coffee is cold, the morning is gray. I'm searching for words that I didn't say. Your coat is still hanging right by the door, but the keys in the bowl aren't yours anymore. I trace out the space where you used to sleep and count all the promises I couldn't keep. And it's a quiet regret that echoes the most, living alone with a beautiful ghost. deafening silence of quiet regret. I replay the nights we sat side by side, too proud to reach out, too tired to hide. I thought we had time to figure it out, but time is the thief that left me in doubt. The pictures are fading, the colors are pale, just a quiet end to a fairy tale. And it's a quiet regret that echoes the most, living alone with a beautiful ghost. I didn't shout and you didn't cry, we just let a good thing slowly die. Oh, the loudest sound I'll never forget is the deafening silence of quiet regret. Don't do any good when you're left standing where you shouldn't have stood. Now the coffee is cold, the morning is gray. I'll love you forever, but you couldn't stay. No slam of the door, no tears to be met. Just me and this quiet regret. Me and this quiet regret. The moonlight bleeds across the water's edge. I'm standing alone upon this wooden ledge. The world is sleeping, the wind is standing still, but inside my chest the shadows always will. I dropped the stones of promises we made and watch the ripples fade into the shade. Oh, quiet river, flow into the sea. Why did you take the best part of me? You run so silent while I'm screaming out your name. Nothing but the water to wash away the blame. My broken heart is sinking like a stone. Beside the quiet river, I am left alone. I see your reflection in the silver tide, a ghost of the lover who used to walk beside. He told me our love was deep enough to last. Now you're just an echo buried in the past. The banks are holding secrets we outgrew, but they can't hold back the tears I cry for you. were just a stream that ran from me. A stone beside the quiet river, I am left alone. Quiet river, let me drift away. Quiet river, take the pain today. Just an empty vessel with nowhere left to go, watching the quiet river moving slow. Did you leave it unfinished? Why did you tear it apart? I found the book we started writing, hidden on a dusty shelf. The cover's worn, the binding's breaking, just like how I've been feeling myself. We were the perfect introduction, a fairy tale in black and white. But then the plot began to crumble, somewhere in the dead of night. Now all I have are torn pages, scattered all across the floor. A broken story for the ages, of a love that is no more. I read the words you used to promise through the teardrops and the stains, but I can't rewrite the ending when only torn pages remain. Trace the letters of your name, smudged by every time I cried. I keep reliving every chapter where I thought you'd be by my side, but the ink ran dry before we finished, and the paper started wearing thin. Now I'm stuck inside the middle, wondering where the heartbreak settled in. I try to take the pieces back to make a heart out of the fray, but every time I read the lines I realize you're a million miles away. The margins hold the whispered secrets of a future that we'll never see, and all the blank space left behind is heavy with your memory. Scattered all across the floor, a broken story for the ages, of a love that is no more. I read the words you used to promise through the teardrops and the stains, but I can't rewrite the ending when only torn pages remain. The cover's closed, the story's done, but I still read it in my head, just a ghost among the letters and the things we never said. trace the shadows on the empty wall, waiting for a voice that doesn't call. The coffee's cold, the morning light is gray. Ever since the afternoon you walked away, we built a castle out of fragile dreams. Now it's tearing at the very seams. Oh, vanished love, like smoke into the night. You took the stars and left me out of sight. I'm holding on to echoes in the dark, trying to find the pieces of my breaking heart. Where did we go? How did we fade away? Vanished love, with nothing left to say. I found a picture in my winter coat, right beside a folded tear-stained note. You said forever was a heavy word. It was the quietest goodbye I've ever heard. I walked the streets we used to call our own, but I have never felt so alone. Oh, vanished love, like smoke into the night. You took the stars and left me out of sight. I'm holding on to echoes in the dark, trying to find the pieces of my breaking heart. Where did we go? How did we fade away? Vanished love, with nothing left to say. You say that time can heal the deepest wound, but I am stranded in this empty room. I close my eyes and reach out for your hand, just sinking in this hourglass of sand. Was it an illusion all along? How did our beautiful become so into the night? You took the stars and left me out of sight. I'm holding on to echoes in the dark, trying to find the pieces of my breaking heart. Where did we go? How did we fade away? Vanished love, with nothing left to say. Just an empty space, just a fading ghost. I lost the one I used to love the most. You faded out, you drifted out, my vanished love.